What's up, you guys? It's your girl RUGRAT.DA'JON, and I'm back with another video. Now today's video is going to be how I smashed his friend in his bed. Disclaimer, this is before I had herpes. I caught herpes from my baby daddy, okay? So don't come in my comments talking about some, oh, you're nasty, you're disgusting, you're messing around with a guy, you had herpes. Baby, I caught herpes from my baby daddy. This guy that I did it with, way before I met my baby daddy, way before all of that. Mind your business and go look at my videos to get your facts straight. Okay, thank you. So boom, this is around the time that I'm homeless, and we're gonna name this boy Fernando. Okay, Fernando's been liking me since I was in high school. If you don't know, I went to look if you stayed in South Park or you stayed in Third Ward in Houston, Texas, you know the school that I went to, okay? Just saying, not gonna say no names, okay? So I went to that school for a year, graduated from a school that I currently graduated from now. I was a lion in 9th grade, and I was an eagle when I graduated. So 2 different schools, 2 different mascots. That's all I'm gonna say. So boom. Okay, so this boy Fernando already knew I was homeless because, you know, mind you, I left my mama's house because we got into it. Can't tell y'all why we got into it because I really don't remember. I block out a lot of trauma that I've been through in my life. Just saying. So we were texting back and forth, and at this time, when I was homeless, like I was sitting at McDonald's all day. I was like sneaking into bandos with these 2 boys. Mind you, these 2 boys that I do, they knew my cousin who was in jail, okay? So these 2 boys I was with, we weren't like doing none of that. We weren't doing nothing. Like, it was strictly like big brother, little sister type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they looked after me, I looked after them. It was kind of like I made friends, you know what I'm saying? So like, I wasn't out there on the street alone, for real. Like, they really like had my back. They really looked out for me, like, for real. And if y'all watching this, I appreciate both of y'all so much, and I hope y'all are doing good in life, for real, because y'all didn't have to look out for me the way y'all did, and I genuinely appreciate y'all for doing that. Back to the story. So I was texting Fernando, and I told him, like, yeah, I'm homeless, I don't really know what to do, So he's like, oh, why don't you come over to my place, and you know what I'm saying, we can chill. I was like, oh, okay, so cool. So I go over to his place. Boom, mind you, he has 2 roommates, okay? He has 2 male roommates. So one is tall, he's skinny, he's kind of like chocolate, okay? Then he has another one, he's light-skinned, kind of little heavy set, but he's not like big, but like you can tell, like, you know what I'm saying, the belly area, like he eat good. That's all I'm saying, he eat good, okay? So Fernando and this guy, what are we gonna name him? Because his real name is, so we're gonna call him I don't know. We're gonna call him Ted. Okay, Ted is the closest name to his actual name. Okay, so just use your imagination of what his name is. I'm not gonna say it. So we got Fernando and we got Ted. All right. So boom, I walked into Fernando's house and I seen Ted, and we're gonna call him William, okay? I saw Ted and William on the floor, okay? Mind you, Ted is the tall, dark skin, you know what I'm saying? He's skinny, you know what I'm saying? Kind of fit, kind of, you know what I mean? And, you know, William, he's light-skinned, kind of, you know, heavy set, you know what I'm saying? With the belly, just to get a picture, you know what I'm saying? And William is also short, okay? So he's shorter than Ted, just saying. So boom, they were both on the floor, okay? I walked in like straight tunnel vision, like I'm just looking ahead, not even looking on the floor, not paying attention to what's on the floor. Like, I don't have peripheral vision. I can see that there's 2 people on the floor, but I didn't look actually down and like, oh, okay, so no, I didn't do that. So I looked straight tunnel vision, just walking to this boy's room, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, Fernando didn't get none, okay? Just saying, he ain't get a kiss, not he didn't get nothing, okay? So I remember Fernando was just like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I gotta go to work, you know what I'm saying, you cool here, like, you know, just chill here, you know what I'm saying, you got the TV. I was like, nah, I'm good, da da da. So I'm just on my phone. At this point, I'm on the phone with my friend, you know what I'm saying, we just texting. So at this point, Fernando and William has left, okay? I think William went to go and find a job as well. So it was only me and Ted in the house. Keep that in mind. So I'm in the room, and no, I'm lying. It was Fernando left for work, okay? It was Ted and William that was just in the house, and I was in the house too, but I wasn't even in the living room. I was in the bedroom, okay? So I remember they had bought pizza, so they came in the room and was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, there's pizza out there, you know, if you want some, you know, you can go get some. I was like, oh, okay. So I go out, and this is when I first got a good look at Ted and William, okay? So I already, like, you don't see my type, you know what I'm saying? I like them, you know what I'm saying? Like, every female got a type, okay? So I'm looking at the pizza, I'm getting in, and so I think it was already like I found out later, because I saw the phone, okay? Just to let you know, y'all not slick. It was a bet going on of who can get it first. I don't even care, because I honestly didn't even want William. My whole goal was to get Ted. So yeah, I don't really care. And I didn't do bets on guys or who's gonna get the guy first too. So I don't really care. It don't bother me. So boom. I get the pizza, I'm eating pizza, I take the pizza back, you know what I'm saying, in the kitchen, wash my dish, and I see William, and I'm like, you look familiar. Like, did you go to such and such middle school? He's like, yeah, I did go to such and such middle school. Are you Rugrat? And I was like, yeah, I am. And he was like, oh, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen you in years. What's good? Da, da, da. So we catching up or whatever. So I remember he had left, okay? And it was only me and Ted in the house, okay? So I'm in Fernando's bed. I'm talking to my homegirl, like, yeah, da da da, and da da da. And she's like, yeah, and boom, 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 wah. And so I don't know. I think I heard a noise, because my Ted is in the living room. He's like cleaning up or whatever, okay? So I hear a noise, and so I've been wanting to like talk to him, been wanting to say something, but I'm kind of shy, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, I'm a Leo, okay? So yeah. So I was gonna make the first move, because I feel like he wasn't gonna make the first move, because he don't even know if I'm feeling him like that. Mind you, I've been in the room the whole time. Like, I ain't really like come out the room and have a conversation with both of them like that. Like, nah. So that's when I heard a noise. It was like, something. It was like, I think I heard something like crash or whatever, but it didn't crash. He just flipped it over. Mind you, they live on like the second floor of like these apartments or whatever. So yeah. I remember I came out of the room, I said, you good? You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh yeah, I'm good, da da da. Mind you, he had his daughter over there too. This is an important thing. I forgot to say, his daughter over there. When I first came in, I saw him, you know what I'm saying? And so, his daughter's so adorable. So, he had his daughter over there. By this time, me and him was talking, his daughter's gone. She's not in the house. I think she went back to the mom, okay? So, I'm looking at him, he's looking at me. I thought I was just like, yo, you good? He was like, yeah, I'm good. And one thing that attracted me about him was that he looked at me, because I was like, oh, you fine. Okay. So he looked at me, I'm looking at him, and he was just like, yeah, thank you for wearing clothes around my daughter. And I was like, for sure, what else was I supposed to wear? Mind you, I didn't even have clothes like that, y'all. Like, I'm living out of a bag, like, for real. So what? So he's like, yeah, thank you for wearing clothes around my daughter. I cannot tell y'all how long it took for me and him to dun-dun, but it didn't take that long, okay? I can't tell y'all the first encounter, because I, again, blocked all of this out. I don't remember, okay? So I'm so sorry. I remember one of the encounters was Fernando was going to work, okay? And the other roommate was gone. So it was just me and him, and you know what I'm saying, by this time we had got each other's Instagram. We was texting back and forth and da 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 da. So I remember he had came in the room. I am so like disrespectful for doing this. And Fernando, if you're watching this, I am so sorry. But you already know, okay? Because we both have told you. So I remember he came in the room. This is Ted, okay? Ted came in the room. Fernando's gone, and so is the other roommate. Ted came in the room, and you know what I'm saying, I believe we started kissing or whatever, and he started kissing me on my dick. It was like foreplay or whatever. So no, we did not use protection. Okay, just again, before I had herpes I got herpes from my baby daddy. Keep that in mind. So yeah. So he came in the room, we started kissing. He's kissing on me, I'm kissing on him. So I go from his lips, I go to his cheek, I trickle down to his neck. I'm kissing all up here, I'm kissing on this side of his neck. So I go all the way down. I'm, you know what I'm saying, like kissing on his chest and everything. You know what I'm saying, kissing on his belly button. So I get to like, you know, the little V-line that like guys got. So yeah, I'm kissing on that or whatever. And so I get down there and I see his, what can I call this? I see his meat, okay? I see his meat. I see his anaconda actually. Like yeah. He got an arm down there. Just saying, he got an arm. So I understand why the baby mama was crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's story for another day. But I understand why the baby mama was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Don't want nobody after him. Baby, he got an anaconda, okay? Boy, he got an anaconda. Now this is my first time ever having somebody with that big. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know what to do with it. Very uncomfortable. All of that. So boom, we doing what we gotta do, you know what I'm saying? I'm down there and I'm, you know what I'm saying, like doing my thing. And he, you know, so he didn't go down on me either, okay? So I didn't want him to go down on me because, not because I sang down there or nothing, but because I'd never had like no one down there before, like, you know, like doing none of that. And I personally was never the type to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I give you some, you give me some too. Nah, I'm more of a pleaser, you feel me? Like, I get off knowing that you like it. I get off on hearing you like moan and grip my head and like pull my hair, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get off on that, you feel me? So after all of that, we flip to missionary, okay? He gets on top, I'm on the bottom, you know what I'm saying? He put my fans on, and you know what I'm saying? And that is when things went crazy. Like, okay, so he put the tip in first, okay? Put the tip in, and I was just like, oh Lord, like I don't really know how this is supposed to go, because like it hurt, okay? So I have not been sexually active like that, okay? So at this point I'm tight, all right? And that's what, you know what I'm saying, got him aroused, because I was tight as hell. So he was like, oh, baby, you tight. And I was like, yeah, I ain't been active like that. I don't know what to tell you. Like, so he finally slid in. I got comfortable. I was wet enough. And so we just doing the thing. Like, I mean, we in there. We just going. And we going, okay? So he flipped me over, okay? When I say he flipped me over, it was like back shots position, okay? So he, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing. He getting it. He getting it. I'm getting it. You know what I'm saying? I'm throwing it back. He doing his thing. I'm throwing it back even harder. You feel me? So, like, we encounter, okay? Mind you, all of it hurt, okay? Because, again, this man has an anaconda, okay? He got an anaconda, and I was just in so much pain when I was like, Mama ain't raised no B-I-T-C-H. She ain't raised no B-I-T-C-H, so we gotta keep going. So we get done, and he pulls his pants up, we pull mine up. We didn't do this like a couple times actually, but it was crazy because we did it in his bed, and it was like a quickie at that, because Fernando was finna come back, honestly. Now, oh yeah, I remember Fernando did not go to work. He went to the store. Yup, Fernando went to the store when all this happened. And I remember Fernando walked in the room, and it was me and him in the room. I already put my pants up and everything, because we had did this like quick fast. Like as soon as we got done, we swoop. Like he put up his pants, I put on mine too. So he had walked out of the room, and the way that we did it, it looked as if like he maybe like gave me a heads up, and maybe was like having a conversation. Like we wasn't on a weird type ish, because we didn't want him to know that we just did what we did in his bed. Mind you, I feel so bad because Fernando really liked me. He liked me so much, and we did this in Fernando's bed. We did it in the bed, we did it on the floor, and we did it in the bathroom. So yeah. Whew. That was a time that I smashed his friend in his bed. If y'all want to hear more story times about my life, just let me know. Okay, RUGRAT.DA'JON out.